Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the new Pride of Texas pedal by Danelectro. Now, if you're familiar with Danelectro pedals in the past, you know they were pretty good and very underrated in a lot of regards. But there's a couple things about this pedal that really take it to a whole new level. First thing I want to point out is that it is metal. Now, some of us remember like the Addario pedals and stuff, and those are metal as well. And the smaller series were plastic. This is actually metal. It feels kind of like die cast, and it looks fantastic. Look at that, just fantastic. Now, so you understand what we're doing for the review today, I'm using a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe with a standard speaker and a Mexican standard Stratocaster, and using a little reverb off that amp. We'll use the overdrive off that amp today, and we're miking it with just an SM57. So let me show you one of the things I really think it's interesting and maybe make us separate it from a Tube Screamer pedal. The volume on this is really intense, so intense that if you get it out of the box and turn that volume on this up too high, you feel like you're just overloading. You can blow a speaker. It's really intense. And at first that kind of scared me, kind of like I wasn't sure what to think of that. But when messing with the overdrive on the amp, you'll see where that really comes into play. And another thing to mention about this pedal that I thought was cool was the treble and bass are also very intense. The lows and the highs on this thing can scream when you turn them up. In fact, the only knob that's really not crazy is the gain, so it doesn't take you to high stratosphere gain. So let's go ahead and hear the pedal with the clean and with it with a little of the overdrive. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to switch over and I'm going to go ahead and switch to the gain channel on the amp. And I'm going to give you a sample of what the gain on the amp sounds like and then using this to push it over. Now in this case, I'm going to have the gain at 12 o'clock on the pedal, but I'm actually going to raise the volume to 12 o'clock. Use it to boost that amplifier and give you that tone. So check this out. Now, I know not everyone is going to be using a Stratocaster, so let's use a Les Paul and try some humbuckers. So as you can see, a very interesting pedal to say the least. It's not a Klon kind of sound. It's not really mid-heavy. It's not really the Tube Screamer that has kind of that kick and sizzle to it. This is definitely something a little bit different, and I really appreciate that. Instead of just making more of an affordable kind of Tube Screamer, to try something a little different. And in my collection of pedals, I can honestly say this is one of the more unique ones. I don't have another pedal like that. One of my favorite things to do when I get a new pedal is go through all the pedals that I think it might be and A/B them and see if it sounds like them, and it didn't. And mostly it's because it's really intense on how it pushes an amp. So if you've been looking for a pedal that will really drive your amp and push it over like a boost pedal, or something that will really make your lead scream loud above the mix, I think this is the pedal for you. And it looks cool, and at 79 bucks, I don't see where they're not gonna really kill with this thing. So it's really cool to be one of the first people to check it out. I want to thank Danelectro. They sent it to me so we could be one of the first channels to check it out, and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate them valuing all of us wanting to see it. As always, I want to thank everybody for spending some time with me today, and remind you, if you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when videos come out, because they come out every week. And as always, thank you for your time, and know your gear.